Hello, Leon Jensen here, President of the Vancouver Artillery Association. We're just going to go through the museum here, take a look what we currently have, and then we'll show you some of the plans for the future. So first of all, and here we go. We got the museum, shot of the Stanley Park battery from World War II, and into the museum we go. Got a bit of an organization as far as a historical layout to it, with artifacts, photos from the First World War, some artillery traditions of the Royal Regiment of Canadian Artillery that goes back even further than the First World War. We jump into some of the early regiment, the start of the 15th Field Brigade, the early uniforms, some of the World War I posters, recruitment posters, and then we lead kind of into a World War II address and a bit about the Pitt Meadows flood back in 1948, which the unit comes out and does domestic operations and assists the locals in recovering or surviving the flood. Another photo of the Stanley Park gun. During World War II, the unit was converted to coastal artillery, and they had a fort of 2 guns at Stanley Park, 2 guns up at York Island, and 3 guns up at UBC and the Point Grey Battery. A little bit more of a modern day look. The unit continues to send personnel on operations, some United Nations missions, both in United Nations Emergency Force and UNPROFOR in the former Yugoslavia, as well as quite a few people that were deployed to Afghanistan. A hat collection showing what the unit wore over the time frame since its beginnings in 1920. Small arms that the unit has collected that has been used by the unit over the years. Some of the casings of the larger equipment that's been used. Trophies and such that were acquired over the years. Some small scale models. A couple of our members of the Museum Society enjoy assembling models, and we provide them a spot to showcase them if they've got a connection with the artillery, the Canadian artillery. 19 wireless set, which was used throughout World War II. Some more projectiles of the artillery. Collection of uniforms. Bofors anti-aircraft gun. Diorama of the Point Grey Battery. If you've ever been to the Museum of Anthropology, you're standing in what was the center of the Point Grey Battery. Group photographs of the many soldiers that served with the regiment at that time.